So I'll be getting started momentarily. This is my Kent Trouvaille. I'm getting it ready to sell it. Well, that guy talks a lot. I swear he's not going to do a lot of talking today. Yeah, this is the Kent Trouvaille. I upgraded it to a 10-speed. This is my old derailleur and shifter. And then I got a 10-speed cassette online that's 11 to 50, so I can climb. I have this extension here to get it to work, but somebody tells me it'll work better without the extension. So now that I've got it working pretty good and it's fairly reliable, I want it to be even better. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the linkage. I'm going to have to realign the derailleur hanger because the original extension was so out of whack that I had to use my derailleur hanger extension to realign everything just to get this thing all to work. It's completely jerry-rigged together. So today I'll be trying to get rid of this to make it work better. Also, I probably will stop after that, but if I continue working, I went tubeless on these stock rims and tires, and now there is some damage on the sidewall, so this is no longer holding. I'll be right back and say, I'll be right back with you. Yeah, here we go. Let me go get my tools. What's up, buddy? Unfortunately, I don't have any beers. Maybe I should just end this live stream and go get a six-pack. I don't know. Well, that's tempting. I might have to do that. Let me get all my tools laid out. man. I just put a drip pan down so I can put parts down if I need to. See what the fuck we're doing today. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I said I wasn't gonna curse. I was watching one of my live streams. It's like, man, you curse a lot. I wonder where I got that from. There you are, little darling. I'm looking for the missing link that I installed. This is a brand new chain. I jerry rigged this all together. Let's turn this clutch off so I can move the derailleur a little bit. See how tight that is? I went in there and adjusted this really nice and tight. You can take this off, and there's a screw in there. So let's get this off. Now look at it move. It's called a clutch, if you didn't know. You want to have a derailleur with the clutch if you're off-roading. Definitely. Otherwise, don't buy the bike if it doesn't have a clutch. That's my advice. Don't buy the bike if it doesn't have a clutch. Last time I tried to work on my bike, make a video, drinking beers, I don't think I got anything done. Let's get hydrated. Waka waka. Chandler Bing, this is a Walmart bike. This is aluminum. And I got it on sale for $190. This was normally $396 full price. You can't get it at Walmart anymore. This is a size medium. It's super heavy. I think, man, I can't even remember how much this bike weighs, to tell you the truth. It's pretty heavy. It's my heaviest bike.
Bro, I hope I can even get this off. Ah, why you do me like that? Hopefully the middle one. So this little thing is, I think even this screw is cheap aluminum. It's stripped out already. But luckily inside there's a smaller one that I hope will work. Man, I just want to get this thing off. Oh my gosh. Ain't that something? What fucking size is it, bro? Wow. Look at that, we're dead in the water. I'm probably done already until I... Oh, bloody.
So like this is what happens when you order off of Aliexpress. This aluminum derailleur hanger extension was probably not even CNC machined. They poured it into a mold, would be my best guess, because it's so uneven. You know, it should be completely parallel, but like the surface that mounts to the derailleur hanger, say it's like this, and the other surface where you're supposed to mount your derailleur hanger to, it's like off like this. It's horrible. And the screwing it to the derailleur hanger is like really soft, cheap aluminum, stripped right out. So now I'm sitting here fucking fiddling my thumbs, like what the fuck am I gonna do? Probably nothing. All right. There's a lot of play in there though too, man. I don't want to strip that bitch out. What choice do we have? So ain't that something, right? You order something from Aliexpress and it's in metric? Or no, it's in standard, excuse me. My metric hex wrenches didn't fit in there. Ain't that a son of a bitch, right? I bet, let's see if I strip this out too, and then I gotta lose my mind. Am I gonna lose my mind? Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, Aliexpress. Buyer beware, man. Now I gotta get rough. When will I ever learn to stop being so cheap and buying crap from China? Aliexpress. I think I've ordered from there like 10 times and only two times was it like successful. There was always a problem. I don't have any bolt extracting tips, so there's that. There's that. This bike is about to be a free giveaway. Yes, sir.
Do you want to play a game?
Now we're getting in there for a nice beating. If I make a mess, I'll just clean it up.
I don't think this is gonna fit in there. Soft aluminum though, maybe we can give it a little persuasion.
Next. Well, I can't believe I still got this thing. I can't believe I still got this. Somebody gave me that when I was 21 years old. Wow.
Wowee, bro. What are we gonna use? I bet you that might
Oh, baby, that could work.
Could work. Let's see what happens, huh? I bet that's gonna strip it some more. We're gonna eat it up.
We're gonna eat it up.
Yeah, baby! That's what I'm fucking talking about. You can't stop me! Bitch ass.
You just remember that Aliexpress and your China shit?
Look at this fucking piece of trash from China. From Aliexpress. Let's see if we can get this up on it. See if we can get up on it. Ew, some cheap old aluminum, straight up from China. But the thing is look at this, man. You can probably see this with the naked eye. How out of whack this thing is. Oh man, what a bunch of trash. I mean, those surfaces should be like parallel, and you can see the one that my thumb is holding on to does not really line up with the other one, so. Live and learn. I won't buy from Aliexpress anymore. Even though it's all from China, the quality control on Aliexpress is horrible. Anybody who can heat up some aluminum and pour it into a mold thinks they can sell stuff to Americans. Now I'm gonna have to realign my derailleur hanger with some more Chinese stuff. This stuff, this is straight from China too. I didn't get this from AliExpress. I got it from eBay. But it's all the same, it's from China. This thing worked great for a while it was all new. But the issue that is developing is you can see that the cheap chrome plating, like right here, it started to wear off. Where this slides up and down to adjust the tool, and that shouldn't be happening because now it sticks. Little particles are falling off everywhere. This probably wouldn't happen if you bought good quality American tools like Park Tool, even though they're ridiculously expensive. Maybe it's for a reason. Too bad we can't find something like right in the middle. You know? I mean, I think I still overpaid for this. I bought this from eBay. I think I probably paid 50 bucks, but the same thing is available AliExpress for probably like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. So it's garbage, man. But it works. So maybe you'll be able to see how out of alignment I had to bend that thing to get it to actually start working. But I'll tell you, to the defense of the seller on AliExpress, you're buying the cassette, and the extension is a free gift. So how can you complain if it's a piece of shit and you can't get it to make your cassette work? How can you complain? You know, most people are buying this stuff as a package, and if you bought this, even though it was only $25 for the cassette and the extension, you would be out, or you would have to take it to a bike shop and have someone that knows what they're doing try to make the fucking crap work. But it has been crap so far. I've been able to get it to work, but it's just not super reliable. You got some coffee going? Let me grab that. We're falling apart here today. Again, me trying to do stuff with the cheapest stuff. Always with you, right? Using that cheap stuff, trying to make it work. What's wrong with you, boy? When will you learn? Spend some money. Quit buying the cheap stuff, the cheap parts, and the cheap tools, because you just spend more money in the long run, right? Oh, Lordy. Don't worry, I won't do that. I'm not gonna do what do you think I'm gonna do. Oh, let's go, baby. And snug that up. And you can probably maybe even see that this thing is not completely parallel to the wheel, which the wheel is straight. Woo! That is definitely, if you can't see that, this is cocking out that way. And when I bring it back down this way, it is cocking out this way. And we need to get that even so that the derailleur will work. That's how derailleurs work. They have to be completely parallel and in line with this rear cassette. Otherwise the shifting won't work. You can fiddle with the adjustments until you're blue in the face up at the shifter and the derailleur, but it will never work unless you have your derailleur hanger completely parallel to the cassette, up and down. Also this way, not just up and down this way, but it has to be perfect this way. Like this thing can also be bent this way, but it can also be cocked that way. You gotta check it on two different planes. No name, hello. And we're going to start at the same place, just in case the wheel is bent. So I'm going to start with at the valve cap. And then when I compare it over here, I'm going to have to move this down and compare it. Let me go ahead and get that derailleur out of the way. I'm going to be on here for a while. I don't work on things very quickly. It takes a long time, so let's be patient. It won't hurt my feelings if you don't stick around. I know there's Sunday football on, right? We gotta watch Sunday football. Feel like a man. Because my team scored. Distraction. Distractions are pretty nice though. I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Upsy-daisy. Upsy-daisy. Come on, just stay out of my way, that's all I ask. And don't rub on the tire either. Alright, that's cool. Let's start down here. I'll get this aligned. So we have these little rubber washers to help everything stay aligned. See now down here, just resting straight down. I have my gauge set. It's right up against the rim. Like I said, there's little rubber spacers there so we remember where we are. Now let's go ahead and rotate this up to the top and see if it's how out of whack we are. What we have to do is drop it straight down so it touches the same spot on the rim. And then we'll slide it over and see how off we are. See right now I'm hitting the rim, but we have about 3/4 of an inch that we're off. This spacer, this washer is here. So we're gonna try to bend this so that we wanna take up half the distance is what we really wanna do. And then remeasure do half the distance, and eventually it will come in line. And then once we have the vertical done, we'll work on the horizontal alignment. Sometimes it's a real pain in the butt to get it just right. The more gears you have, the harder this is to get lined up. An 8-speed is really easy. 12-speed is a little tougher. It's gotta be perfect. Perfect. And you don't know how to do that. It's gotta be flawless. You understand me? Flawless. So this needs to come out a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab the frame, brace ourselves, and it's aluminum. Let's not pull too hard. Just a little bit, you'd be surprised how much it moves. We didn't really get much results. Let's try it again. A little more persuasion. A little more persuasion. Woo! Now that looks like we're about half the distance. Maybe we got it, maybe we didn't. Let's get it down to the bottom, realign everything. Let's reset our rubber grommet here, which is our indicator, our position indicator. So you can do this yourself, or you can take it to a bike shop and pay them $20 minimum. So you could get a $40 derailleur hanger and you can do this yourself. You can buy one, a really nice one, for probably over $100 and do it yourself, time and time again. It's eventually save yourself money, right? Pays for itself. All right, we're all squared up. Let's drop it down and measure again. We gotta lower it because we're not completely centered with the wheel. We're off a bit. I actually think that's pretty good right there. It looks like I'm off maybe like 1 to 2 millimeters. I think that's gonna work. That'll be good enough to put our derailleur on and see if we could get that Shimano derailleur to work with this huge cassette, which it was never intended to. The derailleur is only supposed to handle 11 to 42. If you look at the specs, and I use that extension to get it to work with an 11 to 50. Somebody says it's gonna work without the extension, and I'll like it better. So, you like that better, yeah? So we're gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm taking that out. Maybe it didn't work the first time I tried because the chain was too long. Maybe I was just stupid. We're gonna try again. So now that I'm happy with that one, let's go ahead and check this axis for alignment. We gotta start all over. Man, that thing was completely off. Yeah, it is bent, like, wow, I can just see that. That's a major misalignment. And I had to do this to my own derailleur to get that derailleur extension to work because, like I said, I would bet money that it wasn't even machined. It was poured aluminum. I mean, straight out of someone's garage in China. They thought they were smart. They thought they were smart. I guess they were. They got my money. Well, I tell you, look how fucking far we are off here. That's about 2 inches I gotta make up there. So we're gonna find half the distance. I'm gonna try to bend this in about half the way. And again, I'm using the valve stem every time I measure. Dude, this is so off. And again, I had to do that to get that piece of doo-doo to work from Aliexpress. No quality control. Oh, look at that movement. Eat it, baby. Eat it. Eat it. All right, I think that was about half the distance. So I'm going to go ahead and reset everything. So right there, our bar is touching the rim at the valve. We'll go ahead and rotate it to the other side, 180 degrees. We're gonna reset and see how close we are. Boom! Dude, we're like right on, man. You would think I've done this a few times, right? You would think so. So now, see, this is really tricky, man. In the process of realigning it this way, I may have messed up the alignment this way. So now, to be safe and to be thorough, let's go ahead and go back to the original vertical alignment and double check that we still have that one squared away. And we just saved ourselves a trip to the bike shop. Like if you're having shifting problems and you can't get it figured out, this is what you gotta do. It's not hard, dude. Or you can just pay somebody like me. Go to your local bike shop. Get back here. All right, see, that's all squared up. Let's double check. We may have knocked it out of alignment again, and we just keep going and going and going until we get it perfect. I mean, I don't want it to go shift. Go shifting will cause the chain to break. Oh yeah, we messed up the alignment this way. So we're way off here now. I mean, not way off. That's probably like a 1/4 inch. I mean, you want to get it to where it's like 1 to 2 millimeters. The closer you could get the difference, the better you're going to be. So let's get to bending. Which way do we got to go? Oh boy, let me figure this one out. So this has got to come out. Out! It's got to come out about 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more. Let's get a hip in it. Bring it out. Not too much, baby. I don't even know if we got any movement. I don't think we did, no. Let's get a little more physical. Let's get physical. Okay, I think I took up some of the slack. The more you do this, the easier it gets. Usually we only have to do this when your derailleur has impacted a rock somewhere and knocked it out of alignment. Which, if you ride around on rocky trails, tight rocky trails, it happens quite a bit. I mean, that was pretty good to me. I think that's good. Let's check the other access, make sure I didn't knock it out of alignment. And then we're gonna just go ahead and get our derailleur on there and see if we can get it shifting with the appropriately sized chain and not use the extension. So let's reset. You know, your bike shop will be a lot quicker. If you try to do this your first time, it might take a little bit longer. It depends on how out of whack your derailleur is. Hopefully it won't be as bad as this one. You know, I think it's close enough. I don't want to just, let's see what's up. Let's just get this thing on the rack. Oh, I got it. That's funny. Alrighty.
Alright, chill out. Dickwad.
So it's time to make some room in my garage. I want to get a new bike, but I had to get rid of a bike before I can get a new bike. So we're gonna get this bike back up. It's pretty low miles. It's really new. The wheels are still straight. I'm thinking about just selling it on off-road for $100. If I could get the Dior, the clutch Dior derailleur working reliably without the extension, I'll go ahead and sell it with the Mega Range cassette on it, and I'll include the original parts. Just sell it to somebody for $100. I don't know. I'll probably try to repair the sidewall, just to try it before I sell it. Maybe I'll put tubes back in it for the person, or I'll ask them if they want to keep the tubeless setup that I have, or if they would prefer tubes back in it. You know, everybody has their preference. Tubeless, tubes. You know, these weren't supposed to be tubeless. These are the original stock rims and tires, but I made it tubeless. I was like, I'm gonna try it anyways, and it worked. It worked great, man. I gave this bike everything. I gave it hell over some of the rockiest terrain I could find, and I'm actually really surprised at how well this bike did, especially that I got it for $190. I mean, bro, you can't complain. I think it might even been worth full price, $400. I don't know. I really like to get everything on sale. Any kind of sale off the $400 in this bike would be a great deal. The old lady probably won't like having tire marks on the wall. In the dining room when she goes home. We'll just have to work that out. Oh, yes, ma'am, I think we can. See? You see? Do you see? Do you see? Be smarter than the tools. Well, that's asking a lot, right? Let's see if I can guess what. Is that the right size? Bingo! Let's clean that up a little bit. Make sure we get it properly mated surfaces, right? We don't want anything. Jake, you need an e-bike. No, I don't. I'll tell you why I don't want an e-bike. Because I like to hold on to things for a very long time. And batteries always die. Will there be product support? Will I be able to get a perfectly designed OEM battery from the factory to replace that 10, 15 years from now? I mean, that's how long I like to hold on to really nice bikes. Will they have parts? Will they have motors 10, 15 years from now? Batteries suck, man. I will not get an e-bike until I'm an old man. So forget about that e-bike talk. I don't mind seeing the e-bikers out there. Hey, God bless you. I'm not gonna hate on you. I just won't get on an e-bike. I won't do it. I will not do it. I don't care how nice they look. I don't care how far I could go. You know, when I'm out there, I can't ride up the mountain because I'm tired. I know this bike weighs like 36 pounds and I'm loaded down with tools and pumps and phones and GoPros and water. And I would love to go climb that mountain and see what's around the corner. And I know if I had an e-bike, I could. But I know what happens when you get an e-bike. This is what happens when you get an e-bike. You can't do this. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That'll disappear. See, it's trying to hide right now, but I work hard so it can't hide. Well, if I get the e-bike, you can just forget about that. You can forget about it. Chandy is here. Hey, I saw you. Pure love right back at you. 10 to 15 years, you're asking for a little too much. Bro, you don't even know. I ask for everything. Everything. I expect everything. And I don't want to pay top dollar. I want a discount. I want a special. It's 29, Danny. 29 inches. Tubeless is better. Yes, it is. It is tubeless. But these weren't designed to be tubeless. And you know, to be honest, when I really push it around the corner at like 25 miles an hour, sometimes it sounds like this tire's gonna come off and it scares me. But I don't feel that way when the rim and the tire are designed to be tubeless. I jerry-rigged this knowing that I was accepting a lot of risk and possibly injury and death. But I was like, fuck it, bro. I'ma fucking do it. I'ma fucking do it. Because I'm a wild and crazy guy. Come on, why are you giving me a hard time? Because this is, yeah, we lined you up for the extension, didn't we? We're going to have to cut you free. We're going to have to cut you free, I think. Well, I don't think that cable's going to be happy. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I'll try to show you. I'll bring the camera over here when I get to the nitty-gritty of why this thing needed the extension. That does not look good, brother. We gotta cut you free. Free at last. Free at last. This is the Kent Trouvaille from Walmart. You can look up the specs. It's hard to find it because it's not available anymore. I bought it at closeout pricing. Darn it, look at me, I'm filling up the landfill. Shame on me. Shame, shame. Everybody knows your name, Arizona Jake. Let's just hope that doesn't end up in the ocean. Papa, papa. I know. Stupid. He's stupid. He's just stupid. See that dirty chain that comes. So this is a 10-speed chain. It's not directional, but if one side of the chain has lettering and the other side doesn't, you should put the side that has the lettering facing outside, no matter how many gears it has. It looks like we don't have any writing on this side, so we'll go ahead and make sure that's facing the inside. See, here's all the writing. Yeah, baby, what does that say? Japan, UL, Shimano, Hyperglide. This is a Dior chain. It's cool, it's cool. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, come. There you go. Now let's see, are we gonna get that right? Or are we gonna route it the wrong way? Like a dummy. How many times have I routed it the wrong way over that little thing? Let's see, I'm probably gonna mess it up again. Like how many times do I gotta work on a bike to finally get it right, right? Is it gonna work? Did I get it? Oh no, all that mad talk. Oh wait, what are we on here? Oh, you idiot! You idiot! I did it again! What a fucking buffoon, bro. What a buffoon. That's fine. Idiot! Ah, bro, my favorite part, you know? My favorite part. I probably did it wrong again, dude. How many times? You're such an idiot. You had it right the first time. Dude. I can't believe I do this. Let's put this. Why? Dude, we are so off. We're going to have to adjust everything. No. What in the tarnation is going on here? I did. I think I had it right the first time. It's okay. We'll get through it.
I know this is not gonna shift because I have, bro. Maybe this bad boy is done. It's over. It's over now. Come on, my hands are getting dirty. There, now you're pissing me off, bro. Now you're pissing me off. Ah, you did it. Oh, now you did it. I probably do have it on wrong, you idiot. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. There we go. Let's see, did I get it right? Okay, we routed the chain right. Let's see how bad we are, how off we are. We're in the wrong gear. Let's clean up our hands. Because we're about to get busy. We're gonna do some tuning. Yeah, baby. I'm uptown, baby. I'm uptown. Chandler, you sound British. Hey, so I think someone else said that too. Hey, I'll just hope that you're talking to each other and I'm not missing comments right now. I'm pretty distracted, so I'll try to check in every now and then. Where are you from? There's Chandler and the one-eyed man. I man, he it. Gotta get this shit off it. You know, I don't really like wearing gloves, but. So here we go. I'm gonna get comfortable over there for a while. I'll tell you what. Because everything is out of whack. We are gonna have to reset everything. So let's just go ahead and release the cable. See, I think it's gonna hit. The problem is this little piece right here is so close to the cassette without the extender, you know? I bet you Shimano knows more than some dickwad from China on Aliexpress selling me garbage. Shimano probably knows a little bit more. Shimano says it will only work with 11 to 42. Well, it probably only works with 11 to 42.
So there we go, we have no tension on the cable. Let's make sure that we're in 10th gear. Before we start making adjustments, we are. Let's go ahead and reset our shifter. We're going to turn the screw all the way in, even though you can't see me. And then we are going to turn it back 2 or 3 full rotations. That's like a neutral spot. If I had a camera, man. If I had a good quality camera, man, maybe we could actually fucking make some money, dude. But I'm too fucking lazy to do it all myself. So I will. I got plenty of energy. Let's play with the high and lows because it's not even, let's just see. Yeah, right now, it's, oh, there it goes. It just jumped into 10th gear. So maybe we don't have to mess with that one. Didn't shift strong though. It's got to shift strong. Snap. So maybe we got to move that. High limit is what we're on. I think I played with the B index too. Boy, we went crazy trying to get this thing to shift. Yes, sir. You know what? Might have to size this chain. Might have to make it smaller. It looks like we're over. Let's see. The one we're pushing on? Well, it's not that one. So it's gotta be that one. Let's let that move over a little bit more. A 2 millimeter. 2 millimeter! Yeah, there we go. I like the way that looks. That looks a little better alignment. You can see the jockey wheel is right underneath it. Oh, maybe you can come back a little bit. That's good. We'll play with that a little later. Let's go ahead and pull our cable tight. Tighten that back down. Let's check the shifter up there to make sure there's no slack in the cable and make sure the cable is pressed into the shifter. Everything is legit. Come on, baby, just stay right there. Go. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you start bending on me now. Yeah, let's see. Let's just see. Let's start popping the gears, huh? See what's up. Well, that shifted to 9th gear. Let's see how we go back to 10th. And I like that. It snapped pretty good. So let's go back to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Fourth. Third. Let's see if I got enough B index in there. Second. Well, this is sounding pretty nice, bro. Oh, it makes it. I think I gotta, let's see if I gotta mess with that B index. Let's just take a minute. So, the problem that I was having when I first set this up is now gone. And I think the problem was that I had the chain too long initially. And I was letting the derailleur come back higher, and it's very close. The actual derailleur was rubbing on the cassette around like fourth, fifth, sixth gear, for some reason in the middle of the cassette. It was grinding pain away. You know, I had so much problems with that thing because it was so out of whack. You know, there's no way that thing would have worked. That was garbage. So, it actually looks like this derailleur here. What is this? I think this is the M6000. It's on the other side. Let's see what this is. Let me get my flashlight because I can't see anything. I'm probably going to have to ride this again. I'm definitely going to have to ride this again before I sell it. Because I tell you, with the extension, it was working, you know, but it had like some extra slop in it. And, well, I just really wouldn't depend on it to stand up, put some power on it while you're shifting, you know. You had to get it in gear before you started climbing, you know. But now, you know, this derailleur, the derailleur is completely reliable. This Dior, I've put a lot of miles on it. This came off my GT Aggressor Pro. I used this derailleur here to upgrade my GT, and then I just upgraded it again to an 11-speed. No, don't throw up, don't throw up. Off of the top, come on, off of the carpet, you're good, come on. Outside, come on. Outside. Oh, son of a bitch. Go out there and do something. I'm gonna kick your ass, I swear to God, you motherfucking mutt. I'm only kidding. Fucking terms of endearment. Motherfucking mutt. Always with you. And of course, I let the dog out. It won't pee anymore and it won't puke, but I'll let the dog back in and it's gonna pee and puke. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. find a spot to lay down. You heard me. Don't look at me all sad. I'll let you out. Why didn't you do anything? Take my advice. Don't get animals. Don't buy it, man. Don't get animals, man. The fucking rabbit is back. The fucking rabbit is back. There's a rabbit in my backyard. What is going on? Who has rabbits around here? What? Yeah, I gotta go get my can. Where's he going? You can't go out that way. Where are you going? Luna, stop acting scared. I'm not talking to you. And don't, you know what? I would not recommend rescue animals because they have baggage issues. They're broken animals. They're broken. Just put them down. Man, I'm losing my mind, man. Try to do something and have a good time, and I always present myself as an idiot, as an asshole. I'd rather just sit here and watch this fucking rabbit. Come here, Luna. Daddy's sorry. You know, you don't have to piddle in the house. I was just trying to get you off the carpet. Has Daddy ever done anything to you? Come here. Huh? I'm not the one that hurt you. I'm the one that saved you. When are you going to learn to stop peeing? I saved you. My dog. You're so pretty. What did somebody do to you? Huh? Not fair. He just wanted to move you off the carpet. You didn't have to pee on it. I appreciate you coming to me and telling me you're feeling sick. Appreciate it. Yeah, you weren't feeling good yesterday either. What did you eat? Did you eat something? Do we need to go outside for a little while? Why do you do this? Don't act that way. Such a butthead. Do you need to go outside? Do I need to come out there with you? Come on. Let's go outside. Let's make it quick. It's hot out there. Come on. Are you scared of the setup? Anything different? Come on. You're gonna be fine. I need an emotional support animal for my animal. It's gonna be fine. Air's pumping. Let the good times roll. It's so hard to see with glasses, but I think there's enough swing room right there. I don't think we have to play with the. Actually, I could use a little more swing room. I think so. Let's get into it. Get into it. It's gonna dig in there like that, huh? Let's see if we get some more swing room. You all right over there? Whoa, baby, we gotta adjust that high limit. Boy, we sent that packing. Wouldn't have happened if I had a torque disc. You are not gonna get in there like that again, you dirty, dirty bird. I can't believe you. You're about to piss me off. Not you, Luna. Not you. Not you, sweetie. I'm not gonna sit here and mess around with you. Not. Don't like the way I fed you in there, huh? fucking tell me you did this again. That's alright. It's alright. There you go. See? You see? You see? Oh shit, you're stuck behind there. Oh, bro. I'm fucked. I hope I didn't mess that shit all up. Fucking idiot. What do we do? Are we stuck again on something? How did we break it this time? Oh boy. Come on. Oh, come on, man, you know? This stuff really tests my patience. Think I got patience like for this? Because I don't. I do not have patience for this. Fly me to the moon, let me hang out with the stars. In other words, boy, you can hardly tell which one of these is the thick and the thin. Okay, it's really not the best crank on there. But it's stock, I keep it clean. The bike's got me in the mood to go riding again. I'm in the mood. So tomorrow my hamstrings and back will be all sore, and I'll be like, why are they all sore? Spent all day bending over. Taking it up the tailpipe. Ow, it pinched my skin. My skin got in there. It's stuck. Okay, let's bring that limit in. So that doesn't have it again. I will not do that again. Let's bring that baby way in. It probably won't even shift to first gear anymore. And then I'll just bring that back in so that it just barely shifts into first. It doesn't jump over. And I won't need my dork disc. I already took the dork disc off. You know how big the dork disc would have to be? What a huge dork. Oh, wow, it made it. After all that screwing, I can't believe it made it. Wow, bro. I must have had the low limit way off. That's crazy. Give it a little more wiggle room so it jumps off on the trail and pisses me off. Ah! No, I can try to shift it and it will not move. It is hitting resistance. Wow, look at that, bro. Look at that, bro. Oh, it's so close though. Ooh, I'm surprised that doesn't hit. Dude, that is so close. Wow. Maybe I need to take some of that V tension off. That seemed to like bring it closer. I want that to shift though. Oh, it's a delicate dance, my friend. Let's see how close we are. Bro, I think that's right where it needs to be. It is really close to hitting. Let's check this out. Let's see if we can check this out. Oh, let's unplug. Oh, boy, this thing barely freaking clears. Oh, if I had some light too. But I don't. But I don't. Let's get all up in there. Woohoo, can we see? I think we can see what's happening now. Woohoo. Lighting isn't very good. Oh, I think we could plug some light in. I should have got some dang beer, man. I don't know what I was thinking. Not getting any beer. How am I supposed to work on anything without any beer? If I was drinking beer, I'd have this thing wrapped up by now, right? I mean, come on. Here we go. Pow. Pow. All right, so you'll see this part of the derailleur actually has a bunch of scratches on it because the chain gets pretty darn close to the cassette. Watch when it shifts down into like the middle of the cassette. It's like party time. See how close this gap is getting, the derailleur to the chain and the cassette? On some of these shifts. Like, ooh, look at how close that is. Like, look how close that is. I mean, maybe if I made some B-index adjustments, I think if I moved it closer, it would pivot down this way. But, I mean, it wasn't designed for this. So, I mean, look how close that is. Once it shifts gears, you know, it gets further away, you know. Ooh, see, actually hit. It's hitting. So, yeah, somebody said, and it's just in the middle of the cassette. That's where the shifting problem is. See, it moves farther away. No problem, but let's get back to the middle of the cassette. And sometimes it will kind of want to grind. Ooh. See that? Smash. Let's move some B index around, see if it gets a little further away, because I don't like that rubbing. I honestly don't think I can shorten the chain because I don't have enough slack. It is in first gear and that chain looks pretty tight. I cannot take 2 gears out. So, I mean, I cannot take 2 links out. So, let's see. I mean, maybe. We're going to try it. Yeah, let's let it move closer to the cassette. And see if that gets it farther away. Everything's weird, man. It's weird. So I've given it less clearance. It is a little harder to shift. It's a little rougher, but it still does make it. Let's see if the chain is getting close to the derailleur. See, it's hitting. So in fact, you do need, see, look at that. Now it's actually grinding on it. It seemed to bring it closer. Yeah, so it's scraping on there. You know, the guy I bought it from probably was the one that came on my video and tried to say that it will work better without the extension. He's probably the one that paid to promote the video. Why I got, you know. He's trying to discredit me. You know, they leave these comments because I tried to get my name out on Aliexpress, buying some cheap stuff and using it. And you know, they just totally scraped the internet and took that stuff and used it for themselves. Yeah. So this thing just doesn't seem reliable enough to sell it as is. I'm gonna have to take this cassette and derailleur off and go ahead and put the original one back on. I don't want to sell it to someone like this because, see, look at it rub, you know? That's a problem. I can't do somebody like that, so this will not work. You have to use the extension, and the extension is so poorly made. You know, like I already said earlier, this probably wasn't even CNC machined. They probably poured some hot aluminum into a mold thinking they could get away with it. Just really poor quality, man. Super poor quality from a seller on Aliexpress. This thing was so out of whack. Nothing is straight with this. All the surfaces are misaligned. So if you really know what you're doing and you have the right tools, you can get it to work. But I totally don't recommend this. You know, this is a mega range cassette, and the Aliexpress sellers will try to tell you all day long that this cassette or other cassettes will work with this when they're not designed, just simply by putting this in. And yeah, you can get it to work, but man, it's not going to be reliable. Not at all. You can't trust it. You can't stand up and climb a mountain over a bunch of rocks. You know, something's going to happen. You're going to bust your knee into the frame. So Aliexpress, like I said, I've ordered, oh man, I probably ordered it 10 times, 10 different things. And only twice was it actually good stuff that worked, and I was happy with it. All other 8 times, there was some kind of problems. And one of the times there was a problem, you know, like I ordered an 11-speed drivetrain. I got the 11-speed cassette. I got the 11-speed chain, the 11-speed derailleur and shifter, but they sent me a 10-speed or a 12-speed, 12-speed missing link. So I couldn't even put it together. I had to go buy a missing link. And here in America, it's fairly expensive. So, yeah. Live and learn, my friend. Live and learn. Oh boy, what do we do now? Maybe we just forget about it. Let's take all these parts off. get this bike ready to sell. You know, I probably could do them a favor. I'll probably do them a favor. This is what I'm gonna do. This bike was originally a 9-speed, and it came with an 11 to 42 cassette, but it didn't have a clutch. I'm gonna go ahead and put my 10-speed Dior cassette on here, which is an 11 to 42, but at least it will have a clutch. So maybe, you know, it won't jump off, and I'll try to sell it that way. So that's what we'll do. We'll take this wheel off, we'll get the cassette off, and we'll put my 10-speed 11 to 42 cassette on there. It's gonna be a lot lighter than the original one. The original one was all like steel, super heavy. The Dior one is it's lighter. I think it might have some plastic spacers in it. I'm not exactly sure, but hey. Let's get this wheel out of here. And put the 10-speed cassette on it. I've had this derailleur and cassette long enough that I can go ahead and separate with it today, or when I sell it. And then I'll just go ahead and include the original gears with the new buyer, the new owner. They can take it for a ride, do whatever the heck they want, you know what I'm saying? Almost on it. What do we do here, boy? All right. Yeah, I gotta go get some more tools out of the garage. More tools. More tools. More tools. The more tooler. What a tool this guy is. Wow. Woohoo! So what have we learned here? That even though the idea of extending the range of your derailleur is a cool idea, basically it does not work out in the long run. You might be able to get it to work for a while. You're gonna have some problems. I guarantee it, no matter how good you are. So I paid $25 with this to make a couple videos. And now basically it's gonna go in the bin. Recycle bin, because I don't really think there's even a derailleur designed to work with 10-speed 11 to 50. I'll probably hold on to it for a while. You never know what's going to happen down the road, but let's get this off and put a compatible 11 to 42 cassette. Hey. So we'll be putting this bad boy on here. This is the Dior. I probably won't come into focus there. Dior 11 to 42. Let's get this bike ready to sell because I want to buy a new bike. I need to make some room in the old garage. Ba-da-ba-ba. It's so crazy. Am I still there? Snap out of it. Wake up, phone. There you go. Okay, we're there. Road to bike. The bike. I'll sub working on bike is hard. Keep up good work, dude. I get the pain, right? It is. Is that the Ozark Trail? It's the Kent Trouvaille from Walmart. Same kind of level bike. They look pretty similar, right? Can I repair your bicycle? No. I mean, I might be able to help you. I might be able to tell you how to do it, but other people are a lot better than I am at explaining it. Aliexpress, I have exact same one on my bike. It's just off Amazon. Stick to your dream, lazy gamer. Is that your dream, lazy gamer? To be a lazy gamer? Stay with it, my man. I'm from England. Sorry, I went to the toilet. I thought they called it something else in England. They didn't call it the toilet. The wet room, something like that. The loo. Didn't you go to the loo? All right. Let me go get some more tools because I got to get that cassette off of there. All my tools just want to disappear on me, you know? There we go. Oh, I need my chain whip. Forgot about my chain, my whip. My whip. Where's my whip at? I don't do a lot of this stuff, so let's see how long it takes me to figure this out. I mean, I've changed the cassette maybe a dozen times. The more I do it, the better I get with it. It's like, how do I put this on here? How do I do it? Well, let's get it all lined up onto the same gear. Make sure the chain's on. Not cross-threaded. We want to get it into a nice position. Look at that. Look how it's not going to go anywhere. Bam! Now I got my tool in there. Here we go. I'm just going to crank down. Hope for the best, because hopefully I didn't over-tighten it. I love the over-tightened stuff. I do. Oh, I didn't over-tighten that one. Maybe I've learned not to over-tighten shit. Probably not. Probably not. So it's actually not that heavy, you know, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, and since I have this cassette out, brother, do I want to do this? See, I'm starting to develop a little bit of play in the axle, and I need to tighten up these nuts here. But getting them unloosened for the first time is usually a nice challenge. Let's see if I can do it. Because I need to retighten the center bolts, take up that slack. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's only going to get worse.
But if I was selling the bike for $100, I mean, with an upgraded drivetrain, who can complain if it needs a little work, man? Especially if I disclose that. It's $100. Buyer beware. I mean, it's a great bike, dude. It's a great bike, especially with this transmission on there. Dude, you could ride this. You might have to take some breaks on some really big climbs, you know, because it's not geared low enough. But if you're just making small climbs, this is a nice bike. It's not too bad. Let's see if we can. I hate these things because they're so skinny. You know, when you start like bearing down on these things, they're so thin, they really dig into your hands. So, I mean, get ones with that are thicker, longer, and have some handles. Yeah.
Let's see what we're at here. That's a fat one, huh? Let's see how fat you are. So that's 17? 17 millimeter? Well, I wish I didn't have to wear glasses. I wish I could see. I didn't have to wear glasses. The size is a little smaller. Lucky for me. I may have to go get some tools. It's fine. Fine. I'll get some tools. I got more tools. I got more tools. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's plug the power back in. Yeah. We'll make it work, you know, we'll make it work. Plug my my phone in so it doesn't go dead. Getting hungry. Think I gotta roll out. Get some food and beer. Yeah. Yeah, food and beer. Oh my gosh. What is this? Almost 2 hours I haven't got anything done. But I got to the bottom of that thing. Whether it will work or not, well, take it from me, it will not work. What is it? The M6000? Is that what this is? Or is it 4200? I never got to the bottom of that. It's the GS, there we are. M6000 GS. The Shimano Dior M6000 GS cage is only designed to work with 11 to 42. If anybody tells you it'll work with an 11 to 50, they're lying to you. And if they tell you it'll work with the extension, you really better know what you're doing with tools and bicycles, and then it's going to be janky. You can't depend on it. You will not have any fun. Trust me. Alright, what are we working with here? What are we working with? How's that gonna work? Let's give it a shot, right? Let's give it a shot. Oh, baby, I can't get it broken. It's always like that when it's brand new. I don't have the right tools to really bear down on this stuff. Probably need a vise. At least something with some real handles on it, some good handles. So I could get nasty on it. Alright, so we're not going to take up the slack. Luckily it's not that bad. And luckily I'm selling it for only $100. Lucky. Get this shit out of here. There's still plenty of grease on there. Didn't look like it, but it feels like it, and I'm gonna roll with what's on there. So. Yes, sir, I will. Fly me to the moon. Let me hang with the stars. In other words, it's this one. Where are you? So we are selling a Kent Trouvaille with an upgraded 10-speed cassette with a clutch, but everything else is stock. I will probably switch it back to tubes. I don't want the new owner to assume the risk and liability that I did riding it around converted to tubes. That was totally on me, And I do not want to pass that to the next owner. I don't want that juju coming back to me, brother. I'll try to hook you up the best I can and sell it for just $100. I don't know how you can hate me for that. Right? Right? Dude, the shifter, the derailleur, the shifter, the cassette, and the chain. Alone. We don't need to over tighten that because it will tighten itself up as we pedal. Now somebody else may be able to get that tire back into the bike on this stand like it is, but not me, baby. I gotta flip that upside down and focus. I gotta use every brain cell that's left. Fuck, this guy's tough on himself, man. A word up. A word up. Woo. So wild, dude. I'm starting to smell ripe up in here. Ripe! When I walk into the Mexican place to get my fish burrito and fish taco special, they won't smell me because it's Sunday, they're cooking menudo. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Anybody out there know what I'm saying? That menudo? You just walk into the store for a few minutes and you walk out and your hair and your clothes smell like menudo. I like that's nice and tight. I think I got that in the right spot. The sweet spot. Let's get it back on the rack and do some adjustments. See what's up. So I've had this tool set there for quite a while. And last week I was in the garage changing an air filter in the car. And I noticed that the battery terminals were pretty loose. The negative battery terminal was pretty loose. So I get off my tools And I'm not sure what size it is, so I bring a couple of them. And it's one of them, you know, I get it right, but the other ones, instead of putting them away, I just keep holding them in my hands. And eventually I dropped one of them and it fell into the engine bay. And it stopped somewhere and I could not find it. So now my tool set that I've had for a very long time, even though it's not a nice tool set, it was complete and it was cool. But now it is missing a tool, and as anal as I am, it really, really bothers me that it is not fucking complete and perfect. It's like I trip out on it. So now that we got rid of that extension and we've gone to a smaller cassette, we're probably going to need to size the chain quite a bit, right? Yeah, looks like we're going to need to do a couple adjustments. We're a little bit off here. Just a couple twists of the barrel adjustment. I got that to settle down. We'll go back into 10th gear. We'll switch to 9th. Nice crisp. Back to 10. That's crisp. Back to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it doesn't jump off. I'm trying to push the gear. And if you'll notice, the derailleur is much further away from the cassette. There is no issue with rubbing whatsoever. But now we need to size this chain. It might work as is. Let's see, we're in 10th gear. And you know, it's got some slack. I don't like that. I don't like that, honestly. Yeah. So we're probably going to take 2 links out of here. Let's see what it looks like in first gear. Let's go with first gear. Yeah, it doesn't even want to shift because it was tough to shift because of the clutch. The chain is definitely too long and needs to be shortened. See, look at that. Look at that. I'm in first gear. And this thing should be honestly more like that, I think. So let's go ahead and take 2 links out, all right? More tools, baby. More tools, baby. Oh man, I appreciate anybody that's watching for a little bit. Anybody that leaves a comment or gives me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. I don't need it. I won't beg, but it helps. Oh, let's fill up our water and stay hydrated. This is Arizona. We're still in the summertime. Don't let anybody tell you wrong or tell you different. It is hot here. It is hot outside. I think it's definitely over 100 degrees right now. Let's get some more water. You know, this view might actually look better if I were to film horizontal rather than vertical. You could probably get so much more in there, but whatever. So, all right, bro, we're gonna cut this chain. Here we go. Put our drip fan in there. Let's just go ahead and throw the derailleur extension away, the cheap one from China. Let's get rid of it. So this is a little hack. This is an old coat hanger that I had. And it's bent. I bent it on the sides so that I can insert it into the chain. Let's take our clutch off, right? We want it to move a little bit. Oh, no. There we go. So let's go like this. Let's pull some more so we got some slack to work with, right? There we go. There we go, baby. Got that off. Now we're gonna take 2 links off. I want some more slack to work with. Come on out of there. Boy, that's gonna, I think, work out just great. Maybe I cut it, I don't think, am I gonna cut it too short? We'll take 2 links out, screw me over. Let's find out some more tools. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tools. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I right? Am I right? Ah, 1, 2. Let's go up 2 rivets. Let's slap that in there. Back that out. What's up? My knees are gonna hurt tomorrow from all this bending over. Let's tighten this up. Make sure we're lined up. Let's press it through. It's gonna snap. You ready? And then you can push it through if you didn't want to take the pin out completely. You just kind of go until you start feeling a little bit of resistance again, and then you stop. You gotta stop there, otherwise the pin will go all the way through if you wanted to reuse that pin, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep spinning it, and you'll hear it pop out again maybe. Now you didn't hear it, but you can definitely feel it. It will pop through. We're gonna back this out. Take this off. Pull our 2 links out, and there's our other piece. So here we go. We've taken 2 links out. Yeah, 2. And there's our pieces. So, woo! It's a good thing you're not here because I just busted some ass. Tell you what? That's so stanky. Oh, did you hear that one? That's my fucking bad. That is my bad, bro. That's my fucking bad, right? There we go. See, we just put that back together. It looks like a wow. Just like that, baby. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Look at that. That looks a lot better. I like that. Look at that. Let's take it down into 10th gear and see what the slack looks like and how it shifts back into 9th gear. I mean, this thing is shifting great. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Will it shift into 9th? Yep. See, last time it was up too high and the clutch didn't want to let it back down. Let's put the clutch on. 10th gear. Let's see, let's hit 9th gear. Will it go? A little tight, but it does. There we go. Yeah, we got a lot. This is nice. That clutch. I got the clutch turned on really strong because I don't like dropping the chain. But I think we can, let's take a look at the B index. Where are we at for B index? Oh yeah, we're a long ways away from the cassette. We can bring that in. Yeah, we want to bring that in. let's go ahead and back this out and bring this guide wheel or jockey wheel a little closer to the cassette so it holds it there better. Trust me. You'll like it. You'll like the shifting. Look at it move. Yes! 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 I don't think I got it too close. Let's look. Is there clearance? Do we have clearance? Well, we got a lot of clearance. I think we could probably even take away some of that beat in the... We got clearance? Oh yeah, that shift's nice still. Solid, baby. You know I want to go bang the heck out of this bike on the trail and try it out. With the 10-speed Dior, like reliable shifting, like I'll stand up, baby. I can stand up and climb on this. I don't have to worry about it dropping. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I like it. The shifting's good. Oh yeah. I could probably turn the clutch off a little bit, like, you know, open this up. But I'm gonna leave it like it is. I like it. Let's switch a whole bunch of gears at once, see what happens. What did we jump? 3? Let's go again. Oh, look at that. I think we can. Oh, we went all the way to first, bro. Let's slam it down to 10. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Snap, snap city. Somebody is going to be out there molesting the trails in no time. Straight molesting them. Like, I don't even care. Oh, sliding in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think that's enough for today. Honestly. The front tire is still holding air in the tubeless conversion, but this back tire is not because I have this huge puncture on the sidewall. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the tire off on my next live stream. I don't know when I'll get around to that. It's still too freaking hot to ride bikes around here. I'm not going to get out there and do it. You got to get up super early or go out in the evening, and the evenings are still hot. Not until long after sunset, and I'm just not getting up early in the morning, so we got plenty of time to keep working on this bike. I should probably maybe hop on the treadmill and do a 2-mile run, and then go get some Mexican food. I don't know what. Oh, I ate those eggs. It's those eggs that are tearing me up, yo. And let's check the shifting. I bet, you know, the derailleur will not come close to grinding because this cassette and derailleur were designed to work together. Look at all that clearance. There is no problem whatsoever with hitting. All right? None. Boy, I think somebody's going to be really happy with this bike because it is a great bike. The geometry on it, it's got a lot better geometry than my GT Aggressor Pro. I dumped a lot of money into my GT Aggressor Pro because it was the first bike I bought. But honestly, I wish I would have started with the Kent Trouvaille because the problem with my GT Aggressor Pro is this top tube is up really high. So when I'm pedaling and I'm going over a lot of rocks and bouncing and banging it around, it's very easy for my knees to slam into this top tube being up here in my GT Aggressor Pro. But this thing sets really, really low. So I don't have that problem of hitting my knees or climbing on really rocky terrain. And another thing about it, you know, this head tube is at a nicer, slacker angle. So going downhill, you know, I could go a lot faster than the GT Aggressor Pro. It's more like cross country, the GT Aggressor Pro. the forks are more like down. So when I hit something, you know, it doesn't really work so well. This bike has the fork angled out a little bit better, so when I'm going high speed, you know, I mean, it just works a lot better. This is a lot better bike, to be honest with you, than the GT Aggressor Pro. But this, it doesn't have the name brand, bro. This is Kent Trouvaille, man. Kent is really not a great brand name. I've had a couple Kent bikes, and they are not that good of a bike. That's my opinion. However, this Kent Trouvaille is actually pretty darn good. It has treated me very good. I have not had a problem. It is completely held together. The bottom bracket is perfect. A lot of people have problems with the bottom bracket falling apart. This bottom bracket still spins excellent, man. I'm in first gear, and it goes backwards. You know, we're not having any problems with the derailleur. So everything's perfect. We'll get this clip back down. The wheels are extremely strong, man. I mean, I'm 210 pounds plus on my water gear, and dude, I went full blast downhill on this bike, and it took everything that I could dish at it. So this thing exceeds my riding level. It exceeds my weight level. This bike is very strong. The wheels are still straight. The fork is heavy, but it works actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you, for heavy, it actually works pretty good. Yeah. This is a much better bike than the GT. I just have a whole bunch of good parts on the GT Aggressor Pro, and I'm gonna go ahead and stay with the GT Aggressor Pro or get rid of it soon, but yeah. So on my next live stream, we'll get this tire off. We'll see if I can patch the sidewall. We'll put it back on. We'll freshen up all of the sealant and see if we can get that working again. I may have to order a new valve stem from Aliexpress because that's the only place I think sells these. These are Schrader valves that I had to get to convert it to tubeless. That one up front seems to work pretty good, but there's definitely something wrong with this one in the back. I have to put it on there, the pump on multiple times and try, and I have to really press it on to actually be able to push the stem down. It's probably too short. If it was a little bit longer, it would press down easier. I don't know. There's some kind of problem that I have feeling this up. This is a poorly made valve, again, from AliExpress. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll just sell it. We'll just put some tubes in there. Oh, no, that's on next time, man. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, air quality is bad too. Why would you want to get out there? There's air quality alerts, and they keep extending it too. Just like the extreme weather alerts, they keep extending those. Dude, I think that rabbit is still there. Is that rabbit? Yeah, so anyways, man, I lived in this house for like 15 years. Never seen a rabbit in my backyard, and then yesterday a rabbit appears. And that was just like after a squirrel appeared. A couple days ago, I saw a squirrel for the second time. Only the second time being in this house. Now a rabbit? And then the rabbit came back today. My wife's gonna be so excited when I tell her she's not here. She's out with her mom. Her mom's actually pretty cool. She's a lucky lady. My wife, she had a mom, a dad, brothers. That's probably why I latched onto her, man. She had a wonderful life. Not all fucked up like me, bro. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get some Mexican food. Thank you for stopping by. Next time when I go live, we'll continue getting this thing fixed up so I can take it for a ride and test ride it before I sell it to make some more room for a brand new bike, which I'll make videos on. New bike day, unboxing, putting it together, all that kind of cool stuff. Thanks again for stopping by. Maybe I'll go live. I'll start another live stream because I think I want to go run 2 miles in the treadmill. Thanks again. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Peace out.
Thought we ended this. It's over.